What's going on, everybody? Who all's jazzed to be here? I'm jazzed to be here.
So jazzed.
Because my launch today was so much better than yesterday. This Cory was here to hold my hand. Yesterday, the initial launch failed. Had to create a new show super quick, then come back on, then erase the old show, then move all the information over to the new show. That I was not jazzed about.
Thanks, StreamYard.
Cory's hair is on fleek.
Cory's hair is not.
Apparently we've used the flux capacitor and gone back 10 years in time.
I didn't even do it. This is what happens if I just wake up and go coach and then come to the gym. I'll come to work. Like I literally did nothing.
Yeah. So we got Trained Olive in the house, Ed AI, George Wang, Simi, and Vicky already. Good to see everybody today. Yesterday I talked about hearing a rumor, and I remember my first time using YouTube too. It's not YouTube. YouTube is fine. It is this StreamYard piece of crap sometimes. And what they charge me for it really, really sucks.
It's not the first time it's happened. That's the thing. Like it keeps happening. That's where the problem comes in my humble estimation.
Yeah. Use it every day and see what happens.
For real.
So, that escalated. Scott starting the drama. Yeah. So the only time I ever say a rumor on air means I've heard it more than once.
Right.
Right. I do not say it if it's one person spitting out stuff. I only say it if I've heard it more than once. So last weekend I heard that rumor more than one time.
Yeah. And now
it's blown up all over the internet.
Now it's all over Instagram. And I assume YouTube, like it's everywhere.
So wasn't expecting that. Actually, I just was putting it out there as like a hot topic to kind of discuss. And I really just wanted to say, like, is this the right time to do something like that? And then it just blew up into way more than all of that.
It is what it is. It's not even that it's a controversial topic necessarily. It is, but it's the fact that it's the WFP, and anything and everything they say is going to be scrutinized to the nth degree, especially with Tour Stop 2 coming out and people dropping out and because they're injured or they're not or whatever the hell they got going on. So anything that comes out surrounding them, people are going to conflate or inflate no matter what. And it doesn't matter if you heard it once or 47 times over the weekend. Once it gets out there, people are going to start saying it and like start repeating it. And then it's going to blow up and then it's going to be what we got today.
You got to be careful on the internet these days. That's what Grant told me. Yeah, kind of. So a couple things I want to point out. Everybody's asking, where's the money coming from? The people behind WFP have billions, not millions, billions.
That's with a B.
Billions. The other thing is, Jenny said it's not like Elon money or Bezos money. It's not, but it's a lot of money.
Dude, you don't have to have Bezos money, Elon money. If you have billions as opposed to millions, you're not in the same ballpark. You're not in the same ballpark. Right. It's not even close.
And it's parents supporting their children in something that they all believe in. And if they have a belief behind it and you're supporting your kids, then you're more willing to like throw some stuff at this. And this is the part we left out yesterday. Because when I was reading the comments on all the viral stuff that went wild, everybody's like, well, I'll still watch the games. No matter who's at the games, I'll still watch the games. People, CrossFit is getting sold. We don't know if there's going to be a games. If you watched Savon's show instead of mine yesterday, you heard one of the biggest names in the sport talking about like they've got an escape plan.
Rich doesn't do anything without or I feel
Right.
like anyway, without having a plan. And then that plan's probably got a plan to
So
back.
if you are parents and you believe in something and you believe in your children and you want to back them in something, and CrossFit is going to sell, and we have no idea what that means. If you're going to double down, now's the time to do it. Now, I'm not saying they're right. I don't think this is the way to do it because they're setting themselves up for like huge expectations moving forward. But if you're going to double down, this is the year to do it because we have no idea if there will be a CrossFit Games season next year.
Helson brings up a fantastic point right there. You want to go ahead and pull that up.
If they have all that money, why don't they make an offer to buy CrossFit? I feel like it'd be better for them than running a Will Morad's friend league. I don't know.
They forced Greg to sell and gave him what, $400 million, something like that. So if you are rolling with billions, then it stands to reason that you could not even go in on yourself. You know more than if you are a billionaire. You probably know several billionaires yourself. So why not? Hey, we can probably invest in this thing. I feel like we can do it better than what they're doing it, and let's run it. Let's buy it. Let's run it. Let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I think Greg sold for 200.
Whatever. Even better.
Asking for 20 is different than asking for 200. Sure is.
True story.
So yeah, I don't know it, because if you do set the precedence that you're paying them 6 figures is what I heard.
Right.
That is,
and let me ask you this: paying who 6 figures?
the athletes.
All of them?
I don't know. I don't know. Again,
You see what I'm saying? Like that, because it's not the NFL. I don't care how much money one singular person has to just drive into this one thing. After a while, it has to self-sustain. It has to be able to self-sustain.
You're right. I'm agreeing.
No, because if not, the whole thing just collapses in on itself on a house of cards, especially when you go into, you Oprah Winfrey, and at that point, you get 6 figures, you get 6 figures, and you get 6 figures, and they just have to show up. You got to qualify. Okay, cool. And then you show up, and then you can just kind of go, oh, I'm getting paid, whatever. I'm going to do, we got Fran, I'm going to do it in 3.5 minutes and call it good.
Yeah, I don't know the details of all that.
Yeah.
And we could speculate all we wanted. I think if you're WFP, you're looking at paying 6 figures to the athletes, it would hurt CrossFit the most. Because you got to make a splash.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't think it's eyes. I don't think they're looking for an audience right now because they don't have one, and they're still ramming forward like they own the joint. I think the athletes that hurt CrossFit the most is who you want to take, and because you're trying to pull eyes from CrossFit. But again, all this is speculation. It's all been a rumor. Yes, I heard it more than once, but it's really just a hot topic to kind of talk about on a talk show.
The games is over. The age group games is over.
And we're talking about WFP one on the week it goes live this weekend.
Yeah. I mean, that could also be strategic. Hey, let's talk to these 6 people. Hey, y'all go out at the next big thing that's happening, and let's start a rumor saying that we're going to pay top people 6 figures. Why? Well, because nobody's coming to our stuff. Very few people are actually watching it as well, which I'll probably watch some of it if it's on this weekend. But FYI, if it's on Saturday night, Hoss, LSU plays Auburn. Oh, excuse me, not Auburn. LSU plays freaking Clemson. I'm watching that.
Yeah.
Along with most of the country is going to be watching first week college football.
Yep. I'm watching Texas, Ohio State, and I don't even like either team.
Yeah.
Over the WFP. And then I'll watch the Penn State Nevada game, even though it's probably meaningless. And then I'm going to watch
the Tigers will. But yeah, if you're not, why, again, wild speculation on my part, but why not just make a rumor to try to get people to start talking about it, to remind people that it's on this weekend? I haven't seen much, and I'm on Instagram way more than I like to admit, and I ain't seen much in the way of a promotion for, Tour Stop 2 is this weekend. Maybe a couple of posts here and there. I
saw like 3 posts, and they all came out this morning.
There you go. And today's Wednesday.
Yeah. If you want to promote the event and you need to come in like the massive Haboob, right?
Bro.
That's how the content should be flowing in.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just like the word Haboob.
I mean, I don't blame you. It's a fun word.
And this did roll through Phoenix this week. So
it did. I can't, dude. People I won't say give me shit, but give us, people that live on the Gulf Coast, a whole lot of crap because hurricanes. Blah, 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 blah. I know if a hurricane's coming 4 days in advance, 3 to 4 days in advance, I got no time.
Anywhere on this whole coast, it's going to hit somewhere.
Yeah, 100%. I can make up my mind.
Right.
Whether or not I'm staying, leaving, batten down the hatches, whatever it is. That shit right there, that's terrifying to me. Because you just be out minding your business. I'm going to run 3 miles. You better find shelter.
Yeah. That's biblical stuff right there.
Yes.
That's like locusts and
that's plagues. That is fire falling from the sky. Yeah. That literally looks like a scene from The Mummy and a scene from with Brendan Fraser's Mummy, and the scene from what's the new Mad Max? Fury Road, whenever they drove into it.
Yep.
Absolutely terrible. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Denise Moore, I was told that this last weekend that they will have age group categories for WFP next year.
They told Denise that because she won. It's like, oh, hey, Miss Champion.
Yeah. And then she says, my source about the age group divisions for 2026 is fairly reliable.
Congratulations, by the way, Denise. I heard them call your name on the TV there while she finished that last one and smash everybody. It's just a sandstorm. Go to Sandcastle afterwards.
Friendly reminder that 1 gallon of gas costs more than most states than the cost to support your favorite podcasters. Be a monthly member to the Clydesdale channel. Thank you, Jenny. And the same to her. I'm members of several channels. I figure I pay to go to a movie. And I watch this stuff all the time. So,
oh, look right there, Mark Phillips,
new member, Mark Phillips. Thank you so much. That's awesome. So I do have a funny story because I don't want to just dive into all WFP. We'll talk about it in a second.
Yeah,
but you're here, and you're the person I tell my funny story to, right? So I'm at the CrossFit. I'm at the age group CrossFit Games. I'm sitting on this bench where I was getting interviews with the athletes. Guy sits down beside me, wearing khaki shorts, like a polo shirt, a backpack, and like a goofy hat, right? And like a kid going to camp.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. Sits down and he starts talking to me. And I'm like, dang it, he's talking to me like he knows me. And he looks really familiar. And I can't figure out who this person is. But like, he's talking to me long enough that I know that he knows that I now don't know who he is.
That you should know who it is.
Right.
And yet you're not. Yeah, 100%.
So we talk for like literally like 5 minutes and then walks away. 2 more times over the weekend, this guy sits down on the bench beside me and has a conversation with me. And I'm like, son of a gun. He kind of resembles Ryan Retke, but the mustache ain't cool enough. And it can't be him. So I'm like, son of a gun. Who is it? But I can't figure it out. So the weekend plays out. I'm sitting there on my phone on Monday. I'm scrolling through my Instagram. And up pops a picture with Rudy Berger, one of my friends. And under his arm is the guy. Right?
So now you're like,
is the guy. And the caption says, it was so cool being out here working out with Games champion Graham Holmberg. Son of a.
Well, I'll give you this. I saw the pictures of Graham from this weekend. And the picture I had in my head.
No long hair anymore.
No, he is not the Graham Holmberg that I have burned in my brain. No, it's not the same guy.
I would take that out normally, but dude, I've been to his gym like 15 times.
Yeah,
I have worked out with the guy.
Yes, I am sure he had his shirt on.
Yeah. I was like, how in the world? Like, I have worked out with him in the same gym at the same time more than probably any other athlete, except for maybe Saxon and Spencer Panchek.
Right.
And
That's
Christy,
funny,
and Christy, of course. But son of a gun, I am the most socially awkward podcaster ever.
Again, so at least I have an excuse because I've never met the man in person. I have a picture in my brain of 2010 Graham Holmberg, 2011 Graham Holmberg, like from the documentaries and whatnot that I've seen. I would have been hard pressed seeing the pictures of him. It took me a second before I went, oh, okay, yeah, that is Graham Holmberg. Okay.
Sean Leonardman, thank you so much for becoming a member. Totally appreciate that. Yeah, he does not look like that anymore. And literally, he was in like street clothes. He had khaki shorts on, a polo shirt, and a backpack, and looked like he was going to his first day of kindergarten.
I was about to say he was headed to preschool. Oh, it's picture day. It's picture day. I probably shouldn't be wearing this hat. That's fantastic.
And I was like, you idiot.
I mean, you had more than one interaction like that over the weekend, dude.
So I will take this out. Because of the way the lighting worked, I couldn't wear my glasses. I could not focus fast.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that.
So that was on Thursday. The rest of the weekend, I did not wear my glasses to the event. So I was without my glasses, but still. I'm just taking the tiny out.
At least you can say that. If I didn't have my glasses on, I wouldn't have been able to leave the house. So you got a good one on me there. Like everything's just like even this right here. looking at you on my screen, I know it's you because I know it's you. But if I didn't know you, it's just a blur. It's like a face.
Yeah.
That's about it. Just a bunch of
Linda says, I'm sure he thought it was hilarious. Yeah, because he knew that I didn't know. Like, he talked to me long enough to know I didn't know.
Yeah.
And you could see him sitting there like, at what point is he going to figure it out? Well,
What point are you going to figure it out, or how long am I going to let this ride? Good for him. Good for him for just letting it roll.
Gosh.
Oh, Graham.
Out of context, I have a tough time recognizing people too. I mean, why would you recognize a CrossFit Games champion at a CrossFit event? Yes.
Dan is correct.
I think Dan is speaking to text, and it
sounds like it
is doing a horrible job.
Sounds like it. His phone's all messed up.
Cory, do you wear glasses during workouts?
I got contacts, baby boy. The only time I wear my glasses, just my glasses, if I go ride my bike or if I'm coaching or something like that, to where I know I'm not going to be bouncing around and have a chance to fling these things off my face.
Denise Moore, I could tell when I walked up to you the first time, you were a little shy, introverted. I am not introverted. I truly cannot recognize people's faces until they get close enough to me. So I can't get like, I am literally, my brain is moving at 400 miles an hour, trying to figure out who the hell it is. And as they come into focus. And that's truly what I'm doing.
And then you've met so many people. So like the Rolodex in your head is just steadily rolling.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's a process of elimination, getting the cards down. Oh, it's Denise. Boom. Yep. There we go.
I got the same problem, dude. I am fantastic with faces, horrible with names. If we've ever met and then we meet again and I look at you and go, hey, what's up, dude? It's probably because I don't remember your name.
Yeah, this jackass comes up and he's like, top of the morning to you, laddie. And I'm like, what the? Who do I know that's Irish?
Good job, Jeff.
And again, cycling through to focus, it took me probably 5 seconds to get to Jay Birch.
That's fantastic. Oh, to be fair, Birch's accents are spot on. Like, there's a reason that dude does theater. Like, his shit sounds ridiculously good.
Little do you know, Graham thought you were fit to serve. There you go.
That's fantastic.
So I wanted to share one more thing before we move on. Yes, and that is, and this is kind of back to WFP, but not really. So, did you see what CrossFit Games put out today?
The one that says that we're the only place that has a fitness on Earth. Yep, I sure did.
Look at that caption. Mm-hmm. That is OG CrossFit, baby.
I saw it this morning and I was punching the air, dude.
The only competition that crowns the fittest on Earth. And then they show highlights from the games. The week of WFP. I was so OG.
I was, let's go. That's awesome. Somebody in there wrote, is this true?
Now, what I find hilarious is, oh, there it is. I was going to say they didn't even show Hopper, but he does at the end. Okay. But yeah, that is pretty cool.
I love it. You look, Sprague right at the top saying, yep.
Yep. Tyson and Jenna making magic. Jenna Hauka is like killing it. Where was she a few years ago?
Working for somebody else. That's the steal. That's the steal of the decade for CrossFit, for damn sure. Getting her in there, showing her, hey, this is what it was. This is kind of what we want to do, and then just letting her run, because I feel like that's exactly what happened. Like, do what you do, and she has drugged, kicking and screaming, almost like us back to what we're drug a message, I should say, back to what it was.
The messaging has been awesome.
The messaging has been outstanding.
Yeah. And we were talking about this before we went live. Brian really came up through with that soundbite, maybe the most used soundbite of 2025. Yeah, we need to get, like Cory was saying, like a little GIF that we can all just hit a button that goes, "Is that true?
Is this true?" I'm telling you, dude. I texted you yesterday, and I'm glad you said that just now. Is that every time from now on, like you need to at the very least get that clip, because I'm pretty sure Jenny has it. You can probably get it from her. I know a couple of people. I'm sure Hiller has it, to where you can have it on deck, load it up, and before I heard a rumor, you can just play Brian just saying, "Is that true?"
Yeah. See why they're different, right? Because we're just like a hangout show, right? Yeah. They edit their stuff, so they can insert that stuff into the middle of.
Well, what I'm saying is that, so yesterday you like, I heard a rumor. I'm the only reason I'm repeating it is because I've heard it several times, blah blah, whatever. So that's a whole segment at that point. And then we just got to play that. Okay, here we go. Rumor time, rumor mill with Scott. And we just play that one soundbite. Is this true?
Yeah.
Or even better, you throw the rumor out there like you did yesterday, and then play it. Is this true?
Yeah. So just on that, Andrew Sten, need to get it back to we don't give enough mentality when it comes to marketing and promotion. And Erin Fraser, she had to be allowed to change the messaging. She did. And she's run with it, and it's been awesome.
The response.
And I do use a Roadcaster. I've added some buttons. I've just started adding buttons, and I saw Ortega in there saying that he could do different sounds and stuff to put on the buttons. Yeah. The one sound I really want is I'm not going to fall for that banana in the tailpipe. But because every time I talk WFP and they make an announcement, I'm like, I'm not going to fall for that banana in the tailpipe.
Anyway, what I was saying about Jenna is that it's not only that she's been running with the messaging, right, but the response she's getting from everybody. Like, you can see it. All the people coming up and just hell yeah, like it.
And it's not just the response she's getting, it's the responses she's giving. Yeah. If you reach out to Jenna, she will respond to you. And that's a huge difference. The comments are coming in so fast. Jenny references, so I'm going back. WFP this is from Vindicate. WFP is the equivalent of the rich kid in high school that everybody let hang around because he paid for everything. No one had respect for him, though. That's kind of it.
It's not wrong.
And even if this is the right time and you can really pull athletes over, what are you setting yourself up for? Right?
What kind of president are you?
Right, exactly. The precedent is there now. And then are you going to have to keep buying everybody's dinner and everybody's toys for the next the college years and the marriage years just to have friends?
Everybody gets a leather jacket. Oh, you just got here? Get your leather jacket. Don't forget it, bro.
Dan Church trying to change my fact or fiction on Sunday nights to, is that true?
Is that true? Yes, Daniel. Oh.
I
know it's a lot.
Dry your dagger, guys. It's okay. I will be at WFP this weekend. I'll make sure there are no bananas in the tailpipes.
Security. Security. How much?
Oh my gosh. That is great.
I'm gonna go home and watch Beverly Hills Cop now, just because.
Simple answer: yes, there are bananas in the tailpipe.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants the Dense Bitch song back.
I gotta say, dude, like the first time I heard it, I laughed uncontrollably at the entire thing. Right, was dying, and then after a while, I understand why she pulled it off, because after a while, like it gets annoying. But I will say, like every now and again, surprises. Throw it on there. I would 100% be beyond be behind that. It really is, like
a handful of times. Yeah, I'll listen through.
100%.
Hashtag tailpipe inspector. There we go. I like the new quick unexpected phrase. There we go. All right, man. Time flies when we're doing these Wednesday shows. Did you see Amanda Hari's thing this morning? So the clip went to her too. She played the Wild Rumor clip, but she did her picks for the WFP, and she said, "I have no earthly reason of how to pick these top 10s, so I'm just gonna do who I think is the most pissed off from 1 to 10." And that's how she made her picks for WFP. Like, Ricky Garrard is most pissed that he didn't win the games, so I'm putting him number 1.
He said it out loud.
Yeah. So I thought that was a really cool way to do a top 10.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. He legitimately said it out loud.
Yeah, most pissed to least pissed.
So let's see. So we go, I mean, I guess least pissed has got to be Hopper at this point, because I mean, he won.
Yeah, well, and people already have the finals locked up. So if you already have the finals locked up, like, what is your incentive right now?
Just going out there and have a good time.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting for sure.
I said I'm gonna watch some of it because it's gonna be on. Like I'm. Well, I say it's gonna be on. It's on. Are they still doing it only live on there? Well, in that case, I won't see any of it.
So they're doing it on their website, but they did add a rewind and a pause button.
I still won't see any of it. If I don't get a notification of it off of YouTube, it's not that I'll forget, but I will forget. I would have to set like a timer or whatever, or alarm, some sort of shit like that on my phone to go, oh, wait, I need to go turn this on. If I don't get notifications, it ain't watching.
So here's what will happen for me. I'll be sitting at work on Friday afternoon going, man, I'm bored. There's not a lot of content out there. Oh, yeah, they're on. I'll go over to their website and I'll watch the events probably Friday. Then Saturday will come and then college football will start. And I'll be like, well, if the games get boring, I'll hop over.
Where's game day at this week?
Here in Columbus.
At Columbus for Ohio? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Ohio State, Texas. Lee Corso's last college game day. I grew up with that man. Kind of makes me sad.
They I saw the little tribute they did to him. Did for him with Kirk Herbstreit and the rest of the guys. You know,
yeah.
And like poor Kirk couldn't even hold it together. But I mean, that dude basically raised Kirk Herbstreit right there on TV. So God bless him for that.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I'm a bigger NFL fan than college fan. Because I grew up in a place where there was no college town. I was a Penn State fan, but they were 4 hours away.
Right.
And then, but then college game day happened and it became must watch every Saturday morning. And I'm not even like the biggest college football fan. Right.
the signs in the background, like the people that attend the college game day, are legendary in and of themselves. Like the signs that the people that, you know, they hold up, whatever. That's almost enough to watch it. But then, I mean, the guys at the desk are just that entertaining.
Can I say again how much I like Columbus? It's funny you say that, Denise. I was saving it for the end, and I probably still will, but yeah, I've heard a lot of kudos on Columbus. Anyone search out the DAZN numbers for the games? I think when people saw like the 4.5 million YouTube views for the games, like they were cool with that number, and DAZN was just a bonus.
Put on some of it on DAZN. Like in the morning while it was going on, I had it on in the living room on my TV, and then I would stream it on my phone while I was like brushing my teeth or putting my contacts in, getting ready for the day or whatnot. So I mean, I use both things, but I don't know if is there even a way to tell how many streams they got on DAZN?
No, you probably have to. I'm sure CrossFit has them.
Yeah,
like I'm sure the back end has them. I just don't know where I would find them. Unless like Jenna was willing to share. Sean Lunderman, what are we throwing on the smoker for week 1 of college football? I think I'm doing barbecue burnt ends. Yeah, I used to do them pork belly. I think I'm just going to go full pork because just need to be a little healthier.
I don't know. Apparently I'm grilling steaks when I get home tonight, according to my wife. I was not aware of that. But we'll probably do some more of those because it's just going to be us Saturday night. We're not big.
Jonathan thinks you're doing crawfish.
Not at this time of year.
Lenderman thinks jambalaya.
I am from South Louisiana, and I can count on one hand, the amount of times I've eaten jambalaya this year. And most of it was not because I wanted to. Gumbo, however.
Yeah.
That's a whole different animal. My 7-year-old, Daddy, can you make gumbo? This was in July. Daddy, can you make gumbo? I'm like, it's 100 degrees outside, dude. I mean, if you want me to, yeah, I guess I will. So we have some in the freezer now. I told my mom and dad that. My dad's like, yeah, I keep some in the freezer just in case. Like, you keep gumbo in the freezer just in case of, I guess, the grandkids asking about it. That's probably a pretty good idea. So now there's some in my freezer. She eats it for breakfast.
I love gator tail. Love gator tail.
The last time we had some was about 1.5 years ago that alligator actually got somebody's backyard and somehow ended up accidentally getting killed. And so, I mean, you can't just let it go to waste. So we fried it on up.
Yeah, the last gumbo I had was gator gumbo.
Oh, interesting.
It was good. So I'm allergic to like shrimp and crawfish, and chicken gumbo just ain't the same.
It's because you haven't had me make it.
All right, man. I'm waiting for an invite. I haven't seen anything. I'll go check the mail now.
I wonder if I could freeze it and ship it to you. We'll see why not.
Yeah. Well, I was in South Carolina and had gator gumbo, and it was really freaking good.
You lost me in South Carolina. You don't know a fucking thing about gumbo.
Come on now.
Sorry, brother.
Gator tail with some Franks, chef's kiss.
Y'all don't even know nothing about hot sauce. What's wrong with you people? Yes, Jeffrey Burfield. Gator reminds me of frog, 100%.
I am not allergic to scallops, only shrimp and crawfish. Can have clams, can have scallops, all that kind of stuff.
So mollusks are good, but crustaceans not so much. What about crabs?
I don't know what science terms you were just throwing at me, but
Shrimp and crawfish, crustaceans.
Yeah, if they come in a shell, I'm good.
Gotcha. All right.
Maybe I'll save the Tom Famfree thing for tomorrow. I was watching Savon this morning, and they were talking about why nobody's given Tyson a chance. And
They just gave him $10 million.
I love Tyson Bagent. I'd love to meet him. I'd love to talk to him. All that stuff. What casual fans don't understand is that athletes come out and they are given a grade on their physical skills. Tyson has maximized every bit of what his body can do. And to go from Division II to the NFL and to get a second contract is a 1 in a million shot of what this kid has pulled off. Right? And there are people out there who want to sign him as a starter. He elected to stay with the Bears because the coaching staff there will make him better before he tries to make that leap. But realistically, when Caleb Williams came out, like arm strength for him would have been like a 98. Arm strength for Tyson Bagent would be like a 70. Running ability, Caleb Williams, 94. Tyson Bagent, 83. Right? And so he has to maximize everything from that to make him the best he can be. Now, where I think Tyson beats all of them is his mind. He can suck information down so fast. And if you watch the preseason with the Bears, he is running more of the offense than Caleb Williams is. And he's doing it at a high level. And that's why he got the second contract. But that's not a measurable on a list.
They did not give him $10 million because they thought he was a really nice guy. I mean, it's not a starting quarterback money by any stretch of imagination, but it's also not backup quarterback money.
Right.
They want him in Chicago. They would not have given them that much money if they did not want him in Chicago.
Right. The Bears have not signed a quarterback to a second deal since Jay Cutler, like
Jesus Christ,
15 years ago.
I say, throwing out names that Jay Cutler's retired by now, ain't he? I feel like he was old when he got there when he was.
Oh yeah, he's been retired a long time. So he is doing remarkably well. And let's not like poo-poo what he's done. Like, it's remarkable what he's done. It is 1 in a million. But he's not going to take over for Caleb Williams when the physical skills are that much different. Unless he has the opportunity, when given the opportunity, goes out and shows that he can do all the stuff because of his mind more than his physical abilities.
Yeah. You don't have to sling the ball 90 yards down the field if you can pick apart a defense, because your brain is working that fast to see that receiver's not open, that receiver's not open, that guy's not, go back to this guy who is.
Sean Lenderman hits it on the head. He is genetically maxed out. Caleb can still go to the moon. That is correct. And again, love that he is my backup quarterback. Very confident that if he gets in the game, he can do well. And I think he will get a shot in a couple years on another team.
Yeah. So a couple of things. He's also very, very young. He's got a long career as long as he stays healthy, which he's probably will ahead of him, right? On top of that, it doesn't take but one time for Caleb to go down or to have a bad enough game to get himself pulled, and for Tyson to come in and basically put his thing down and like take over the game, do well enough to where, well, let's see what happens next week. I've seen that happen on the Saints was a revolving door for a while with quarterbacks, and that kind of shit would happen. So like he's doing right by him. I feel like the Bears are doing right by him by a long shot by giving him that much money. especially what the options are like up to 16 million.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, that's insane. That is absolutely insane. He's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right. As CrossFitters, we are all biased because we want to see the CrossFitter get in there and sling it around and be this superhero type dude, but it's not necessarily the reality. The reality is that he is still right now in the backup. Give the man time to do what he can do.
Just like Romo to Prescott. Yeah, the Cowboys chose to let Romo go to get a higher ceiling with Dak Prescott.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they're still the Cowboys. So,
and I just started watching The Kingdom about the Chiefs season last year. And when they drafted Patrick Mahomes, Alex Smith knew his days were numbered.
Yeah.
Right. Alex Smith had a ceiling of a playoff quarterback, but couldn't win the big games. Mahomes gave them the shot to go bigger than that. And boy, did they go bigger than that.
A little bit.
And so far, it's a great documentary if you have not started it. It's on ESPN and Disney Plus. The Kingdom. The whole second episode's about Andy Reid, and it's really freaking good.
Do they compare him with a walrus? Because that's what his man looks like.
No, but they do. They talk about like how he came up, how he built himself. He never was an offensive coordinator or a defensive coordinator and got a head coaching job, which is unheard of. And if you watch it and see how, it's mind blowing. And then they talk about his son's addiction that took his life. And at the same time, the Chiefs had a tragedy where a linebacker committed murder-suicide on the premises of the Chiefs Stadium. And now they kind of came together to get over that grief together. It's really a good thing. So
I don't watch enough TV. I have so many shows that I want to see, stuff I want to watch, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then I end up turning on The Biggest Loser documentary again. Like last night, I watched the first episode again just because it's entertaining. Much as I hate to admit that.
Well, see, for me, I'll watch 20 minutes of it, go do something, come back, watch the next 20 minutes. Like I've just learned that I can't sit down for an hour and watch an episode. I got to start it, go, then stop, go do this, come back in, watch 20 minutes, cook dinner, go back.
I also have a 7-year-old. So by the time I get home from the gym in the evening time, it's usually My Little Pony or Zombies, something or another is on TV, some shit like that. Because Jennifer's sitting down studying for school. And I'm like, bro, what are we doing? So I don't even get to turn on my TV to something I might want to watch, usually until about 8 o'clock. And that's also bedtime. So I don't watch a whole lot of TV during the week.
Yeah. Well, cool, guys. I'm going to save the Tom Famfree thing for tomorrow. He made a post about the weekend that we just had. I want to share that with everybody because it's really cool. And then, and we'll get back together tomorrow, hang out a little bit more. But with that, make sure when you see a guy in khaki shorts and polo shirt, you say hi to Graham, and not know who he is. With that, I got to get back to work. You knuckleheads, you get back to work as well. We'll see everybody next time on Lunch with the Clydesdale. Bye, guys.